Hi everyone. The purpose of this screencast is to just show you the lay of the land with respect to our Blackboard page for the course. I'm sure most, if not all of you, are already familiar with Blackboard, but if you're not, and if maybe there's some new elements for you for this course, then you might find this screencast useful. So whenever you log in, you should see the announcements page. Announcements is a function that I'll use regularly to keep you posted on what's going on with the course. Here with the general course info, you've got my information, my email address, my office hours, of course the required texts for the course. As I've pointed out, please be sure to buy the same edition that I've listed here so that we can all work from the same page numbers and so on. The course syllabus is here. You can also download the file by clicking on it here. I've asked that you please be sure to read the syllabus in its entirety before participating in any of the course elements. And when you submit your first assignment, I take that as a confirmation that you've read and understood the terms of the syllabus. Here we have the class timetable. You'll want to refer to this page regularly because I do make changes in the readings in the course of the semester, or I should say. I don't plan to at this point, but if I do, usually I'll post an announcement and you'll find the updated information here and not on the downloaded copy of the syllabus. VoiceThread guidelines, I've mentioned these briefly in the introductory lecture, but just maybe click here now and then to remind yourself of some things that you should be doing when you make your VoiceThread comments. So that's just the general course information. Next we have some of the things that you'll need to participate in the course, specifically the readings and some reading guides. So I've got all the readings here. You'll notice I have links to the newspaper articles and whatnot in the class timetable, but I've also made a copy of them here so that you have all your readings in one place. For Plato, I've got the first 3 books of the Republic. I've got a PDF here for your convenience, just in case it takes you a little bit longer to get the book than expected so that you can still keep up with your reading. You'll have to get your own copy of the book, though, for the course, for the remainder of the course. Reading guides, I don't have many up here. I have some for Marx, I have some for the reading questions for the Republic, and I have some for Galileo. But for the most part, you should be using this conceptual themes document to help you navigate the text. And I've talked about that a little bit in the introductory lecture. 3 main assignments for this class in addition to participation: reading notes, blogs, and final project, all of which you'll submit here on Blackboard. The first thing you see here, I've got a document with some helpful tips for the reading notes assignments. Please be sure to read this. I have people usually kind of struggle at the beginning with their reading notes, so I've created this document to answer a lot of questions that students have had, and so hopefully that'll answer any questions you have, but of course you can email me as well. As the course moves forward, you'll see all of the reading notes assignments here. Do check the class timetable for the precise page numbers, but this is where you'll submit your assignment. So what you want to do is you want to either write your submission. You can either type it or copy and paste it directly into the right submission box, or you can attach a file. You can upload a Word document or a PDF file or any of these files that Blackboard will accept. Please don't write your submission here in the comments box, because what happens is it shows up in a little box in the corner of my screen with really, really small font, and I won't be able to grade it that way. So if you do want to type directly into Blackboard, do use the right submission button. Second assignment are the blogs. And again, what you'll see as the course goes on is you'll see the blogs as they're posted here. Click on your blog, here are the instructions, and then you click on this button up here to create your blog entry. I much prefer with the blogs that you copy and paste from Word or whatever you're working in into this box here, but of course you can attach a file as well. Give your blog an interesting title. Please don't use your name. I always know who you are because this is all done through Blackboard, so your identity is not hidden from me. But give your blog a title that's appropriate to it. Finally, for the final project, which is a Tumblr blog, you'll see a screencast here on how to create a blog using Tumblr. If you haven't done that before, here are some instructions for the final project. And to submit your final project, you just want to click on this button here. And you'll go to Write Submission, and here you'll just give me the URL for your blog. You'll see the instructions in the screencast. You'll give me the URL, and if you've made your blog private, you'll want to make sure that you give me the password there as well. For now, what you're able to access, if you go to the Introduction to the Course folder, here under Course Content, I have some 4 folders in total. Introduction to the course, and then one each for each of the 3 units. The other 2 units haven't been built yet, so you don't see them yet. But here I have a short introductory video telling you a little bit about my expectations for the course and, you know, kind of some general kind of summary of the course guidelines, course requirements taken from the syllabus. And then down here we have our first VoiceThread activity. So you can just click on the link there. You'll have to have some confirmation. You'll be asked to enter your password for VoiceThread. And then you should be able to access the activity. Okay, and so here you'll listen to the video. You can watch the video, and then you'll be making your own comment. And the way you do that, as I explained in the video, is that you use this little button down here, and here you have the little video icon, and that's how you record a video comment. You also want to use this icon that will help you open the window where you can make a text comment, which basically you'll be making a summary of whatever you've said in the video, and you'll see, I'm just going to delete that so it's not there when you go on. And you'll want to make a text summary, a bullet points of every contribution that you make via video. And then when you're done, you just hit the Submit Assignment button here. Okay, so I'm just going to go back because I don't want to save or submit anything here. Okay, so that's the introduction to the course. This is obviously where you're also going to find this screencast once I post it. If you go into Unit 1 for Plato's Republic, you'll find an introductory lecture on the text. It's a good idea to read that before you get into, before you start reading, just to give you a little bit of background information that may help you navigate the text. And that's it. Then, of course, you have the My Grades link down here. And I think that pretty much sums it up. So if you have any questions about using Blackboard, you can always send me an email, and I will do my best to help you, or at the very least, if it's a more serious kind of problem you're dealing with, to point you in the right direction.